Google Classroom's ratings have dropped and kids might be behind it. Some kids appear to have launched an attack against the Google Classroom app by piling on the bad reviews in the hopes of getting it dropped from the App Store. Andy Buchanan, AFP via Getty Images. There are smarter ways to voice concerns, expert says. There appears to be an unofficial campaign underway to get Google Classroom shut down. The free service, run by the supersized American internet company, allows teachers and students to connect virtually. Lots of schools around the world, including some here in Canada, have started using the app as a teaching tool while schools remain shut down in an effort to stop the coronavirus from spreading. It seems some kids are hoping that by giving Google Classroom bad reviews, the app will get deleted from Apple's App Store and homework will magically disappear. Kara. Apparently, if an app gets enough bad reviews, the App Store takes it down. Everyone. Give hashtag Google Classroom bad reviews. Hashtag school. Hashtag COVID-19. How likely is that to happen? It takes more than bad reviews for something to be removed from the App Store, said Ramona Pringle, an associate professor at Ryerson University's RTA School of Media in Toronto. CBC Kids News reached out to Apple to confirm exactly what the criteria are for an app getting deleted from the App Store, but didn't get a response. Creative and clever. Still, Pringle gives kids props for trying. They're protesting in a way that they know how, she said. It is creative and clever, and an attempt to work collaboratively to take control of a situation that feels entirely out of their control. Where did the protest start? It's difficult to pinpoint exactly where the idea came from, said Matthew Johnson, the director of education at a media literacy organization called Media Smarts, based in Ottawa. It may have roots in China, he said, where students tried a similar campaign earlier this year to get a learning app called Ding Talk shut down. Some kids in North America even lent their support to the cause. Alex Argua. Downloading Ding Talk and gave them a bad review so kids in Wuhan don't have to do homework. If that's not good karma, I don't know what is. Boring app. Out here grinding for the kids in China. Current ratings. As of April 7th, Google Classroom's average rating on the App Store was 2.8 stars out of 5. The majority of the more than 300,000 ratings on the page were one-star reviews. Google Classroom /apps.apple.com. Negativity spreading. The negative reviews are spreading outside of the Apple universe. According to AppBrain, a European company that tracks the success of Android apps, the average rating for Google Classroom was around 4.2 stars out of 5 on February 19th. One day later, the average rating had dropped to only 1 star. It has since bumped back up to 3.88 stars out of 5, said Massage Vogelsang, a co-founder and manager at AppBrain. Vogelsang said it's hard to explain the sudden influx of bad reviews, although he did point out that the word school is one of the most common words found in reviews with low star ratings. All might, app, bad, ever, Lord, Satan, school, went, work, Worst. A word cloud on the app brain site shows the most commonly used words in Google Classroom's 1-star reviews, including worst, ever, school, work, and bad. Google Classroom /appbrain.com. What do the reviews say? A quick read through some of the bad reviews suggests that some people are jumping on the protest bandwagon. We should do this. I know this seems childish, but even though I have to stay at home, school has found a way to stress me out even during quarantine. Shouldn't I just be stressing out trying to keep my family safe and focus on not getting sick? Honestly, I wouldn't mind if this app got shut down. Yes, it has helped for time to time, but they can't assign work if the app is shut down. I know it's not right to rate low to shut down an app, but I'm not the only one to not do work right. I say that we should all vote 1-star to shut down the app like the kids in China. Google Classroom /apps.apple.com. Others seem genuinely frustrated with the app. Worst app ever. Google Classroom has made my life a living hell. It has gotten me in trouble and many other students because random notifications go off in the middle of class. My email is filled with useless notifications. And worst of all of my work deletes. I have had to do assignments maybe 3 or 4 times, which is unacceptable. The erasing feature is horrible because it erases the whole line. It is so annoying to change the size of typed work, and the app always glitches out in the middle of work. I especially hate that you can't edit what you have written after you save it, which is necessary to do because you get so paranoid that your work will delete at any time. And then there are those who wish that everybody would just stop complaining and get their work done. Students need to grow up. In school, we have been using Google Classroom for years and I love using it. It's easy and simple to understand for both students and teachers. The fact that some students are trying to get this app banned by rating it 1-star just because they are lazy and don't want to do work is very childish. I'm sorry, but we are in school even if it's online, so we have schoolwork on Google Classroom. Grow up. Whether or not Google Classroom gets shut down remains to be seen. But in the meantime, reading the app review seems to have given some distracted students yet another reason to procrastinate. My new favorite quarantine hobby is reading the App Store reviews for Google Classroom. Concerns are legit, experts say. Both Pringle and Johnson said there are reasons to be concerned about a transition to virtual schooling. For example, Johnson said, young Canadians are concerned about their privacy online and those concerns are growing. Pringle said that while it's important for students to have their voices heard, a review page for an app like Google Classroom is a bit of a black hole. It would be better for kids to reach out directly to the decision makers, she said, including teachers and local politicians. The end.